cottonmouths and copperheads. They're out here. That's a nope rope. Years ago, we bought this property here on Billy Creek. And 2 years ago, we started our treehouse cabin build. It's now finished. Well, we heard about some torrential downpours about to happen. And I wanted to come out here and see what it'd be like, because I've seen on my cameras that it floods here, but I've never seen it in person. So Billy Creek today has turned into Billy River. I have a video where I took my little 1-ton mini excavator and I dug a little stream, kind of dug it out and made it a little bit better right around our island. That's right there. It's under a few feet of water today. The few inches of rain we got, the rain comes down the mountain and then it comes here. So this all came yesterday and early this morning. And our island is no longer an island. Our cabin, that is just about an island by itself. The water started receding a little bit, so I thought I'd take a moment just to share how cool this is and how amazing it is to have this much water flowing right in front of our cabin. So yesterday we were looking around. It was really high. It was kind of flooded, but not like this. And we saw some little critters swimming. And my son thought it was a snake, and I run out, I'm like, it's an otter. I ran up to it. Nope. Beavers. So right here beside the cabin, this is what we call Turtle Creek. We might rename it to Beaver Creek now, since we have video of beaver here. So check this out. So I was walking up looking for them, and then I saw them swimming. And I was kind of hiding behind some of the trees and some of the brush on the side of the creek so we could see the beaver swimming. They wouldn't be scared and run away. And it's hiding behind these little plants on the side, and that beaver swam right up to me. You can see right here, I was standing there, and this is where the beaver swam. And this is the best shot that I got. What we hate most about being out here is leaving and going back home. So maybe one day we can be out here full time. But until then, we're gonna have to leave and go back home every time. Okay, I got it. Now hopefully that log will leave us and find a new home. When the water recedes, I just don't feel like picking up all this debris. So I'm just gonna help it along. Got him. Cottonmouths and copperheads, they're out here. Don't like them. My little puppy, my little Frenchie, he come out. They do him in. That's a nope rope. I've been picking up these sticks and debris and throwing them in. Not if the snakes are out. Nope, I'm gonna use my machines to move all this stuff. I use a grapple, maybe the rake on the excavator, and not by hand, because I'm not grabbing one of them creepy crawlies. So after I saw the copperhead, I went inside the cabin. I told my fiance Carrie about what I saw, and I pulled my phone out to show her the video, because coincidentally I happened to leave it recording while I was throwing the wood into the creek/river. And as I went through the footage and I showed her, I was like, oh, I wonder where that guy came from. I wonder if I can go rewind through the video and see where the guy came from. And as I flipped rewind through the footage, I watched myself walking past it, walking over it, bent down above it, and at one point I even stepped on it. I am so lucky I stepped on a copperhead and I had no idea and didn't see it for a few more minutes until I screamed like a little girl and ran away. It was right then at that moment that I realized that I am so lucky. I should have stopped right then, bought a lottery ticket, and thanked my lucky stars. So this is the water line right here. The water came up this high a little while ago. Pretty cool. So let me give you a little tour of our cabin and show you our little piece of paradise. Normally where I'm standing is my side-by-side or my machine parking, but when it's gonna flood, we don't want the machines underwater. So I've got my side-by-side up in the garage. Because yeah, that was underwater just a little bit ago. This is our hot tub deck. Normally the creek is way far out there, but right now, this is so cool, surrounded by water like this. This is the perfect time to actually jump off in this hot tub. Yep, we're gonna be leaving just a little bit. I could just sit here all day and watch Billy River just rush on by. So cool. The deck out in front of the cabin is always awesome. But with all this water and being on Billy River instead of Billy Creek, makes it that much better. It's the sound of that rushing water. Just calms the soul. I don't know if you can hear the water the way I can. Probably not through this video. But it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Even on these wet and rainy days, having the trees through the deck just kind of adds to the experience and the feeling here. This place is you can't describe the feeling you get when you're here. Pictures and videos just don't do it justice. It's the feeling you get when you're here. The sounds, the smells, the actual experience of being here. So I'm going to take my machines. I'm going to dig this out a little bit. We're going to bring more shale in over here, make that side-by-side parking a little higher so the water doesn't go over it. We're going to direct the water right through here. Probably bring in some rocks and make it like a little creek. You know what? See that tree right there? I don't see any buds on it anywhere up there. I wonder if it's dead. See this one here? This tree? It is dead. That one right there. Yeah. Well, the water's going down quite a bit. It's just getting ready to go. Still need to finish the fireplace, put some rock on it. But the cabin's pretty much done. We've got our nice rain shower heads for a 2-person shower. Got our little hangout deck. Once the leaves grow in a little bit more, it'll look so much cooler. I really like the creek view from up here. Our little bathroom. Cool. And we added the world's smallest laundry room. Look how where the water comes down Billy Creek. See it swirling? That's our swim hole. There's usually no water there. That's so cool. And it's rising. I'd like to see that log float away tonight. Our Beaver Dam is underwater over there. The island is getting ready to be underwater. So cool.